What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. It is Saturday morning. I am on my way to the gym, and I wanted to just touch on a subject that we all kind of get caught up in, especially as being a parent, as being a wife, a friend, whatever it is that we are to people in our lives. And one of the things that I have noticed over time is that we do too much playing God in people's lives. And we need to be careful and be mindful of that behavior, because it can be pretty damn exhausting and very unhealthy for you, because you're fighting something that's not meant for you to fight. But I'm going to say this. Let's take a step back going forward and not play God. Say what we have to say to the person and just leave it at that. Sit back and watch. And then if you want to add another layer to it, give them to God and let God handle it, instead of you trying to be the God for people. I am a big time advocate of trying or inadvertently playing God, especially for my kids, because I don't want them to ever have to deal with anything, or I want them to be happy and secure. I want to protect them. That's just a normal parenting tactic. But after your kids get a certain age, you have to let them figure things out. Because like I told my daughter, it was so hard for me to tell her, I am literally living and showing you things and giving you the power, so much power, so that when I leave this earth, you'll be ready to tackle it on your own without me. That was tough to get that out, but it had to be said, because I think sometimes kids think that you're rough and tough, on purpose. But your children need to ultimately be able to live without you, and teaching them the ropes while you're here is your job. But it's not your job to control them. Your job is to give them the roadmap and let them figure it out. And just sit back and watch and see, so they can learn. That's how they learn. That's how they grow in life, is by, making errors and stuff. They're going to F it up, but stay out of the way. Let them F it up. Let them figure it out. If that stove is hot, let them get burned. Let them burn. As long as they're not a small child, let their butts burn, so they can learn how to deal with life when you're not there. So important. So I just wanted to share that. I don't want to keep going back and forth about it, but think about that for me. And I think you'll see a significant growth pattern in your kids, and in whoever, your friends, your other family members, your husband, your significant other, whoever. I think that you'll help them out a lot. Stop playing God. God has his job. That's his profile. That's his job, to do whatever he needs to do for the people. You're just there to be the messenger. All right? Talk to you later.